Hey guys, welcome to my very first video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Ascend FS10 kayak. It's a sit-in fishing kayak and it has some pretty cool stuff with it. So I'm going to share that with you guys today. Bear with me as I try and work things out today. So here I got a paddle from Pelican. It's a Pelican angler and it has a really cool measuring stick on it as well. It's kind of a cool color. That's what it looks like. It's pretty long, works pretty well, and it clips just nice and easily right beside me. I don't have to worry about nothing. Clip it down and it's not in my way at all. And next here I'm gonna take you and show you around. So I've got my paddle here strapped on the side, and I got just a dollar store phone holder. It just kind of clips onto the kayak because the rails here for the mounting, it's extremely tough to find accessories for. I feel like I've been searching Amazon and Walmart and Princess Auto and all those places for mounts for the rack rail style, and I couldn't find nothing. So if you do know any, please leave a comment, let me know, and I'll definitely check those out. But we've got the storage compartment here. I just got my keys in here. It doesn't really fit my phone very well, so I just keep it because my keys, of course, those can't get dirty. I always put some garbage in there too if I don't want it blowing around the river or lake. And just some nice spots here for your water, or if you have like fishing gloves, that kind of stuff. Space for your dry bag kind of in between your feet. You got the adjustable pedals here for your feet as well. A little bit hard to see at the moment, but they're adjustable, so you don't have to worry about them being too far or too close. And behind me, let's see here, I've got a space for my fishing rod here, and I got a space here for my net. Nice and easy. I can grab it whenever I need. I've also got a space here for my anchor. So we got some anchors here on the sides. I got an anchor here, and you can see I drew marks every 1 foot so that I know every 1 foot so that I know how far down it is without having a fish finder. And what I did with this kayak is I installed these handles because I felt like there was too much of a gap all the way from the front, the bow of the kayak, all the way to the back, or even to these anchor spots, and I needed something to hold and just to strap down to the car pretty easy. So it comes with a nice chair that kind of locks into place, and it's quite comfortable actually. It's adjustable, and I wouldn't even need to get a new seat or even like a cushion or anything like that for it. So there's a nice spot for my tackle box there, and there's some space there for a round 5-gallon pail, or I have a live well that's kind of the same size. But caution, you do put water in the live well, and it will bring a lot of weight to your kayak, and if it's wavy enough, it will fill with water, and anything in the back there will get wet and soaked. So just so you guys know that. Today, just out in St. Malo campground, just in Manitoba. Heard there's not a lot of fish here, but this is the only campground that I could book during this time. Last few weeks I've been out in Whiteshell, kind of fishing around Otter Falls and Opapiska, and there's some pretty good fishing over there. I caught quite a bit of walleye and filleted them and took them home. But I guess we'll see what's going to go on today with fishing. But I would suggest this kayak because it is very, very durable, and it's very, very it has a lot of features that I think that are handy and kind of place really well. I should also mention there's a nice spot here for your bait. If you do use worms, you got the square styrofoam. If you do have the circle minnow bait bucket, I usually take the styrofoam from the worms, kind of keep it, and then just put the minnows inside that, and it stays nice and tight in here. And there's a little bit of spot there in behind the seat as well, where I put my homemade fillet fish board and kind of tuck in the excess rope of the anchor, and that kind of really helps just keep things nice and tidy and out of the way. I don't have any trouble, especially when it gets when I get a fish. I'm not kind of fumbling around trying to fight with all of my gear and everything. So I recommend this kayak, although it is 57 pounds with the seat, so it is a little heavy, especially when you're throwing it on top of your car. I got a couple of double kayak J racks, which just kind of go on my Aero style roof racks, and it works good, but it is a little tough to get on by yourself, and so I suggest having a friend or a family member kind of help you and not have a dent in your car like I do. So but overall, I would say that this kayak is awesome. There's tons of bungee spots where you can kind of go ahead and put whatever you need inside them. There's ones in the back as well, where you can kind of mess around and tie down your tackle box, no problem. There's also these little eyelet things where you can kind of put I put a little just leash here from this little eyelet to my net, so that if it does fall in the water, no big deal. I can just go ahead and retrieve it without worrying about it floating away from me. And I also do suggest getting one for your paddle and for your fishing rod if you can. I'm not doing that today, but on more windy days I definitely would. I do find that it does get in the way a little bit, but it's not too bad. If you have one that's kind of placed maybe on your life jacket, like mine has a ton of different little loops and stuff you can attach things to. I bought a few of these retractable clips. They're super useful. So I got like my pliers here, and I just got this retractable clip. Works really well. I got I think 6 of them for $10 or $15. Nice and easy. You can kind of clip them wherever. I have one on my phone right now. I have one on my tape measure. I have one for 1 or 2 other things as well. Oh, for my tackle box, mini tackle box, and for my clippers. So I got one for basically everything I need. And that way, you don't have to fumble with it in your tackle box. You just have it right on your person. This life jacket I got on Amazon, I think $25, $35 maybe. Not sure exactly if it's approved in Canada or not, but it got really good ratings, and it's more of a fishing jacket, so I'm pretty happy with it. And everything else I pretty much got at Dollarama, like the phone clip, my dry bag, my water bottle, everything is all from Dollarama, so it's pretty cheap. Don't have to worry about spending a whole ton of cash to be able to go out in the water and just try fishing. But I'm gonna try my luck. It's pretty sunny out now. It's getting kind of hot. It's midday, not the best for fishing, especially on this part here. But that's the review of the Ascend FS10. I will probably be putting a little bit more content and answering questions about this model and how I hung it up, how I put it on my roof rack, and we'll kind of go from there. Anyways, leave a like, a comment, follow the subscription, and we'll go from there. Thanks for joining me.